flight to Tahiti is, to me, like one of the two most important voyages of the Worldwide Voyage. Because it's ancestral, right? It's family. This is about Polynesia. This is about the whole family.
So you have this vision, and you study your geography. You study all the 200 stars you're going to use. You study the moon and its movement through the sky. You study the sun's movement through the sky throughout your voyage. And then you're also studying weather and clouds and wind. And you're studying oceanography with swells. And then you have it all in your mind. That's your vision. And then you take your first breath. All right, let's go to lines. Let's go.
It had been 19 years since Hōkūleʻa retraced her maiden voyage and set sail from Hawaii to Tahiti, and only the 6th time she had ever made the 2,500-mile journey. It was the first time that 7 apprentice navigators would be on board, all of them younger than the canoe herself, and most of whom had never sailed the deep sea.
Then at 15 degrees should be at 3 houses right in Hikina. I'm right in Komohana.
Most of these haven't been on a deep sea other than going to Nihoa, so it's kind of nerve-wracking, and you feel pressure that a lot of people, okay, now that everyone knows we're going around the world, a lot of people are watching what Hōkūleʻa is doing, and this first leg to Tahiti.
Whenever you go on a sail, each person is always given like a different kuleana. A trip to Tahiti, it's going to be a classroom. It's going to be like a navigational challenge. And our kuleana is not only finding where we're going, but working as a team.
98 miles along our reference course.
For this leg is for Nainoa and Bruce to pass on as much as they can on this road to Tahiti. So we have 7 apprentice navigators on Hōkūleʻa and 3 on Hikianalia. And we're every 2 days, we'll be up for 2 days, really trying to practice what it's like to navigate.
Nainoa is not asking any one of us to navigate the whole 30 days. We'll still be able to feel that exhaustion, but we'll know that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
It's our 4th day of sailing. Since our last report, we had been on for myself and the other apprentice navigator, Jenna Ishii, have been on, coming up on making like our 48 hours total, so we've been up for the last 2 days.
And so you're working extremely hard, you're getting exhausted, with lack of sleep. Navigators are sleeping 20 to 30 minutes at a time. So they're probably up 23 hours out of the day for like 2-3 weeks. And as unachievable as that may seem, it's almost impossible to do that physically. You kind of get into a routine and a state of mind, mentally and spiritually, when you're navigating that almost becomes just amazingly doable. The moon's washing out everything, huh? So we try. But other than that, you guys have been really good. We're holding the line really nicely with Hōkūleʻa just setting their sails.
Last night, we made really good time, traveling about 7 to 8 nautical miles per hour. We used the full moon and our north-south star pointers to guide our way and to keep us as close to the wind and the waves as possible. And at this point, we know we're really close to the Tuamotu archipelago.
Right there, straight ahead in front of us, right in front of the jet, like straight ahead. You see it?
I think when we spotted the island, it was a sense of relief. Like, okay, we can breathe now. We've done it. And then it was pretty cool watching Nainoa. He spotted the island 30 minutes before we did. And so he kept quiet and just waited for us to spot it. I think we're all really happy for him because that means so much as a teacher that your students found the island for you.
After Hōkūleʻa's fastest crossing of the 2,500 nautical mile journey in 16 days, on June 22, 2014, Hōkūleʻa and Hikianalia arrived in Papeete Harbor, completing the first international leg of their worldwide voyage. Hundreds gathered at Plage Hōkūleʻa, or Hōkūleʻa Beach, to welcome the canoes with mele, oli, hula, and olelo, honoring a long-standing relationship that started when Hōkūleʻa first arrived to this very shore on her maiden voyage to Tahiti in 1976.
Eino mako ke kune I mua o ko makiano he ohana. Eino mako ke hoi mai nei I ko o ko aina, I ka aina kupuna o mako. E la he wa he kaulua o Hōkūleʻa lao a Hikianalia. Eino mako he ohana na o ko. He hoakahi lau hui kanaka. E like a like ke koko, ke koko, e iwi o ka iwi. Ka pili ka mo'o, e pili ka mo'o o kāko. E mo'olelo kiko I ko kāko, e mo'olelo like a like. Eino mako no Hawaii, kahi kua I ka Hōkūleʻa lea o Hōkūleʻa I ka ho'oku'i.
Et si nous faisons rien, qu'est-ce que nous allons laisser pour le futur? Qu'est-ce que nous allons laisser pour nos enfants?
I was here in 1976. The people of Tahiti gave us great gifts. And they told us to be proud of who we are as Pacific people, be proud of our culture, and hang on to who we are. Tahiti changed Hawaii for the better forever.
Tahiti a changé Hawaï pour le mieux.
It's very important to connect with different cultures because we really are on the same canoe. You could call our island Earth a canoe. And so it's all of our ability and responsibility to work together to really take care of our va'a, take care of our island Earth.
After nearly a month away from home, it was time for crew members to say ahui ho aloha as Tahiti welcomed the next crew who would sail Hōkūleʻa and Hikianalia throughout the islands of French Polynesia to the Cook Islands and on to American Samoa. With the collective spirit of these many communities on board, Hōkūleʻa and Hikianalia arrived in Apia, Samoa for the United Nations Small Island Developing States Conference. The gathering of world leaders focused on issues of global climate change and environmental stewardship. Along with this arrival was a visit by a highly anticipated guest, United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon.
It's a rare experience that you would bring on someone, a global leader, that's not there to represent the interests of only their nation, but they're there to represent the leadership of the whole planet. And that's the kind of individuals that we needed to connect to because of the global nature of this voyage. And then he presented us a bottle, and in the bottle is a message for blessing the Hōkūleʻa and its voyage around the world, and his commitment to the values and the mission, and in a way that you sense from him he's sincere.
This is my handwritten message. I'm honored to be part of Hōkūleʻa's Worldwide Voyage. I'm inspired by its global mission. As you tour the globe, I'll work to rally more leaders to our common cause of ushering in a more sustainable future and the life of dignity for all. Signed by Secretary General of the United Nations.
Thank you very much. There's no reason why the Secretary General would have to make those kinds of commitments in a bottle, unless he believed in it.
While it was a short trip for the Secretary General aboard Hōkūleʻa, the time together was the start of a new partnership. During the week-long conference, more relationships developed as people gathered from far and wide to talk about how durable connections can help everyone move forward towards environmental sustainability and ocean health for islands around the world.
Well, I think the exciting thing is it's not actually just Polynesians, it's Polynesians and people from the Indian Ocean, from the Caribbean Ocean, North Pacific, kind of sharing together what are the things that are working for them. No one has all of the solutions, but I think what we kind of believe in our partnership is that if we start kind of piecing that together, we're going to get somewhere.
So for me, the voyage is an opportunity, and SID specifically is an opportunity for me to talk to other island people about let's figure this thing out. Tying the people of the world together, going forward, because we have a common ancestry.
And moving forward is exactly what the SIDS conference was all about. Hōkūleʻa crew members engaged in the Bright Spots Exchange to talk about voyaging alongside those interested in green energy, leadership, and food security. Crew members explained how voyaging fits into a worldview that may be useful to everyone, not just those who live on islands.
So that's why we focus on bright spots here. It's not that problem solving isn't important, but sometimes when it's really complex, all you got to do is look for what's already working and try to inspire people to do more of it. And so that's our challenge here today in these groups.
I think what's happening here is the genesis of ideas, a genesis of new ways of thinking, brand new worldviews from the islanders' perspective and its relationship to the oceans. And that is because our Earth is only one island in this immense ocean of space, but it's the only one we got that has life.